And with me here is Amy Drayer. Amy is, what are you, Director of IFA?
Yes, with Islanders for Ferry Action.
Okay, and also Tom Starr, my good friend from Friday Harbor. Tom, you are a co-founder of Ferry Lovers of Washington, Flow. And I think this is your first appearance on CNL2 ever, is that right?
Well, I think it is, yes.
Yeah.
Thank you.
So thank you guys. Now, Amy, what part of the world are you in right now?
I'm in Spokane, Washington right now at the Fire Commissioners Conference.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. And we're both over on San Juan Island. So we want to talk just a few minutes about an upcoming summit. And it is on Saturday, the 16th of November. And Amy, why don't you tell us a little bit about the summit that's coming up?
Yeah, absolutely. So we are working with the Fix Our Ferries Coalition, which includes you all up in the San Juans with Flow, Community Water Taxi, also the Bremerton Ferry Coalition, and Islanders for Ferry Action on Vashon. We're putting on our legislative summit on November 16th, and really the goal for that is to bring all of these ferry affected communities together to build a plan for the 2025 legislature, for the biennium session, to really figure out kind of coordinated advocacy, right? So we are inviting basically anyone and everyone who's in a ferry dependent community who's going to want to take action, particularly folks who want to take some leadership on coordinating action.
Sounds like you've coined a new phrase, ferry affected communities,
Yes.
interchangeable with ferry served communities.
Yes, okay. Yes. Well, because, we, for instance, the Fauntleroy community, right? Like they're not necessarily a ferry dependent community, but, they have ferries that come and go from Fauntleroy, and their reliability, it really affects the community there.
So, Tom, are you going to the summit? Did we say it was in Mukilteo?
Well, yes, I am, Jeff. I'm looking forward to it.
Did we cover the details, Amy? Mukilteo, from when to when?
Sure. It is. It will be in Mukilteo at the Rose Hill Community Center, and we'll start at 10 a.m. We want to give folks a little bit of time to get there from around the region, and wrap up probably about 4 p.m.
Okay. And it's free.
Yes, it is. And you can learn more at fixourferries.org. If you go to fixourferries.org to the Take Action tab, there is a whole web page there with all the speakers, registration. We ask for a small donation. If you're able to, donate $20 as part of your registration to help us offset the cost, that's great. But certainly cost should not be a barrier to anyone who wants to come and participate.
Okay, back to you, Tom. So you have really led Flow for a year now. Is that right? Have we come a long way on the San Juan Islands?
Yeah, well, we're trying, but I wouldn't say that we've come a long ways. I think that the general citizens of the county still need to be enlightened as to how concerning this really is. And so I'm hoping that this summit will do that with those of us that are going to go, and we can come back and be the messengers to carry some news as to what we might do.
Are you optimistic that by joining forces with ferry dependent communities like Vashon is going to make a difference?
Well, I do, because I think the next few years could continue to be very difficult for us islanders and anybody who's relying on a ferry. We're going to have fewer ferries than we need. We're going to have cancellations due to ferry maintenance, but most likely the cancellations are going to due to shortage of crew. It would appear that the backup crew program operated by WSF is not working very well. Ferry management and the MEBA union need to solve the crewing problem in the San Juans. This November 16th summit is a great chance for the island communities to show their concerns and interest in solving the problems.